So they only give tours on the weekend.
She folds the ends in.
So that puts the bottles in the box. Then what does she do?
She's folding the ends in.
Oh. So that's all she does all day?
That's what it looks like.
That's it.
And then that machine tapes the boxes shut.
She folds that. Oh yeah.
And then those guys take them off and pack the pallets.
And then that puts the tape. No kidding. Okay, this looks like that's the room where they, part of the tour package, but we're here during the week, so nothing going on today. Here's the store.
This one is the 40 Creek Barrel Select whiskey. It's our flagship. It's a whiskey. It's the biggest whiskey sold in Ontario. And the second biggest buyer of this product is Texas.
Huh.
Followed by Florida is our next biggest state. And then New Orleans. Bourbon Street. A lot of the establishments on Bourbon Street feature this as their Canadian whiskey of choice.
You said the motorcycle's the biggest seller?
It goes head to head with the Moose in a Canoe, which I think I have one left on it. It's very Canadian.
The Moose in the Canoe.
Canoe, right? Right there, right?
Oh.
Yeah. A lot of people love it.
Okay, so this is, you said this is about 6 months old?
Yeah. And it's not in the U.S.
It will be soon.
Hopefully.
So, within a couple days.
Yeah, well, with you guys, yeah.
Can I get a shot of this?
Yeah.
Look at that clock. That's for sale.
Adults have a hard time leaving. Okay, I'm adding this to my list.
What is that? What are you drinking now?
It's a
Vodka liqueur. Dragon Heart.
So is that?
Like it's similar to Fireball, but a lot of people enjoy it better because it's not as sweet, not as overpowering. It's a vodka base. So did you?
Is that in the States or no?
No, this is maybe only 7 months old.
Oh, really?
So yeah, Harris Hurricane and Dragon Heart are our two newest products.
So we're privileged enough to. I want to try that. Yeah. Sure. Now you're gonna make me buy that too.
Well, the price is good.
How much?
I'm at $20.95 for you guys.
Okay, so I got the car. Don't worry, I want the motorcycle too, please.
The motorcycle? Okay. Yeah, the moon's time shirt. That's cool.
rabbit.
That's funny. That's great.
Grains are blended. They're put in the Canadian white oak barrels for 3 years of secondary aging. But each corn, barley, and rye are on their own in American white oak barrels for probably a minimum of 10 to 12 years. Then they're blended and they undergo secondary aging in Canadian white oak barrels for 3 additional years.
Are the barrels reused again or no?
The only reason it's back is because we're going the second time around in the Canadian white oak barrels, but that'll be it. And then we bought one more Canadian white oak tree. So there's one lot that it's going to be the first run in the Canadian white oak barrels. But for that specialized barrel, they're only going to reuse them twice.
Is that how?
Here we do a maximum of 5 times, but because of their special barrel, we're only going to reuse them twice.
So what happens to the barrels after you're done with them?
In Canada, it's very regulated.
Oh, really?
We cannot sell a barrel. Say if you want
That's
to buy
what-
a barrel from me,
right.
I can't do that by law.
So what do you do with it?
Once it's spent, there's no use anymore. That's after about 5 times. Then we have to cut it in half, and then we're allowed to sell it to, say, a local nursery to use, like in a garden center or something.
Wow.
Because 25 years ago, Laura, in Canada, there was a lot of bootlegging going on.
That's why.
People were buying the barrels, and because there's high alcohol in there, they would add water to it, make their own swish or whatever. And the government got wind of it, and then they put a stop to people buying from
Wow.
distilleries. So the last guy I had that came in here, he wanted to buy one. He said because it would make a great dog house.
Right. After he fills it up with water?
I go, really? And he
Dog
says-
really won't feel the
and
cold.
then, and then he says, I said, you can go to a winery and buy a wine barrel because it's a lot less alcohol. He said, I don't want a wine barrel. They don't make a very good doghouse. And he's winking at me like, I said, I cannot, I cannot
That's-
sell you it.
that's awesome.
That is hilarious.